Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Aqueduct Racetrack here on Saturday. It is December the 17th, 2016. Going to look at the stakes races on today's program from Aqueduct, races 3 and 8. But before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5 for more selections from racetracks across the world. So let's get on to it. Races 3 and 8, the stakes races I'll be looking at. The third race is the 32nd running of the New York Stallion Series Stakes. Purse $150,000 for 2-year-olds. New York breds, field of 6 of them, traveling the distance of ground of 6 furlongs on the inner dirt. 6 furlongs. And my top pick in this one, if you're playing the pick 5, I would single the 5 horse, number 5, Gold for the King. Gonna go 5, 1, 2, 3. 5, 1, 2, 3. Number 5, Gold for the King. 6 to 5. Jose Ortiz on this 2-year-old gelding out of Posse. Reported gelding on the 5th of August of 2016. Trained by Carlton Baker. Last time out at Aqueduct, 6 furlongs, November the 19th in the State Bred Notebook Stakes for $100,000. This horse won by 1/4 lengths that day. Stocked the lead, got the lead, and then took off clear. Very straightforward victory that day. Just won very well. Start before at Belmont, the slop 1 mile, October 22nd, and the Sleepy Hollow Stakes. Horse finished third by 2 3/4 lengths that day, and the horse's 2 worst races were on a wet surface. I don't know if he liked it that day. He finished third, just kept chasing, wasn't into it at all. And then New York Breeders' Futurity up at the Finger Lakes, 6 furlongs on October the 1st. Horse won by 2 3/4 lengths, got the lead in the stretch, and then just was ridden out to a very easy victory. This horse ran against Syndergaard in the Funny Side Stakes up Saratoga this summer on a muddy surface, finished third, but broke his maiden against state-bred horses at Saratoga in the main specialway, winning by 3 1/4 lengths, easy victory. I think this horse should have a good run here today, so to recount my bets for race number 3 from Aqueduct here on the Saturday afternoon, it's the 32nd New York Stallion Series Stakes, going to go with the 5 horse, Gold for the King, going to go 5, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3 in the Superfecta in the third. So now let's get on to race number 8. And the 8th race is probably one of my favorite races from Aqueduct, from the December meet from Aqueduct. It's the 111th running of the Queens County Stakes, or Queens County Handicap. Purse $125,000 for 3-year-olds and upwards. We have a field of 6 horses traveling 1 mile and 1/8 on the inner dirt. Years ago, this race used to be run at 1 mile and 3/16, but about 3 years ago now, they switched it, shortened it by the 16th of a mile to 1 mile and 1/8. So 1 mile and 1/8. And my top pick in this one, we'll go to the 4 horse here, number 4, Watershed. I'm going to go 4, 6, 1, 3, 4, 6, 1, 3 in the Superfecta. Number 4, Watershed, 7 to 2. Kendrick Caramouche on this Kieran McLaughlin trained horse. Last time out at the Belmont Park, October the 8th, 1 1/4 in the Grade 1 Jockey Club Gold Cup. This horse finished 5th by 12 1/4 lengths that day. It was only field of 5 horses. It was 3 wide at the turn. It was off slow. Wasn't catching the horses in front of him. It just wasn't his day to win. Start before at Monmouth, the mile and 1/8 into Philip Iceland, Grade 3 Philip Iceland. Horse finished third by 4.5 lengths as the 80 cents to the dollar favorite. Closed up a little bit, but just didn't show up at all, basically. And then Saratoga, mile and 1/8 an optional 6-2 claimer. Horse won by length, a very good victory. The second place finisher was a winner next start out. But I think this horse should have a good start here today, making his inner track debut. He was facing so much tougher his last 2 starts. He's not facing nearly as tough today. This horse was running in Dubai earlier this year with Kieran McLaughlin string out there. He finished 6th in the Al Maktoum Round 3 Challenge in March at Meydan on Super Saturday, and then at Meydan in February in the Firebreak Stakes, Group 3 Firebreak Stakes. Horse finished third by 2 lengths. Need a little extra kick to get him that day, to get the win. But he finished 5th in the Malibu last summer, won a lounge race, and finished 4th behind Red and Happy in the King's Bishop. I think this horse should have a good start here today. So to recount my bets for race number 8 from Aqueduct, it's Queens County Handicap. Going to go with the 4 horse here. Going to go 4, 6, 1, 3, 4, 6, 1, 3. So good luck to all and follow me on Twitter at HorseRacingKid5. Good luck, everybody.